here goes one of my least favorite tasks to do in this house.
Gotta give it to you when it fits. Surrender your will and just ride. Love yourself in the meantime. Never feed into the lies. You know your heart desires. Shorty giving that stuff, but she fed up. Yeah. Shorty giving that stuff. Around done, so yeah.
Subscribe, like, share, and comment, yo. Yeah. Let me tell you now. We are the rock dogs, bringing you blogs. From the positivity in you, check in with us. We'll bring you fun, education, family, marriage clips, yeah. Stay tuned for the challenges, fame moves and travel. We got your back. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mr. God got you, yeah. We are the rock dons, yo. Like, share, and comment, yeah. We are the rock dons, Mr. Link the link, yo. Rock dons, rock dons. We are the rock dons.
Whoa, mates, thanks for checking into the Positivity In, where everything is copacetic because God is in it. If you are new here, welcome. By checking in on today's video, you have automatically been given the silver package. But please do upgrade to gold by subscribing to this channel, or go all the way up top to platinum by not only subscribing but like this video. Check in with a comment below and share the content with your friends. We are your hosts. Well, I'm your host, Danielle Robdon. To all our returning mates, big up yourself. Thank you so much for always checking into the Positivity In. Guys, if you've been here with us for a while, you will know that I made the sacrifice to be a stay-at-home mom in this season. And not only that, but I'm also homeschooling full-time, or 3 kids ages 1, 7 and 10. Now listen, I decided to do this video because I know what I was before I started to change my mindset and also put in, this new thing that I'm going to be sharing with you as to how I go about keeping my space clean, organized, when everybody is being busy about in the space. Now, I am one who loves to have, the clean, tidy space, the ideal space that is seamless and all that kind of thing. And so I found that before now, I would get stressed, miserable. I would start shouting. I would start, going nuts because I don't like when the place is disorganized. Now, when I go through the motion of shouting and becoming frustrated and all that kind of thing and decide to clean the space in less than like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just turning my back to go to another space, I'd find that it's like a whole disaster. Like the kids are like a whirlwind going through the space. And so it was always frustrating. I became overwhelmed, and so I decided that I have to do something about this. Now, what I decided to do was to start delegating. I decided that the kids are becoming older. We're doing homeschooling. I want them to learn life skills to, be responsible, start taking care of their environment, and not just see themselves sitting around while everything is being done, because when they grow up, they'll have to do it, right? And so I started to give them the responsibility of taking care of tasks in different areas of the house. Now, this made them accountable if things are out of place, and it also has been helping them to grow in maturity as they become more responsible in cleaning their spaces. So what I did was I started to break things down as it related to the task. My daughter and my son, they're responsible for cleaning their rooms. And then for my son, he has the responsibility of cleaning the stairs, the foyer area, that walkway, that hallway area, when you open the door, come into the house, because it is the worst thing. When I open my door, I want my house to look nice. even though kids live here. And then for the living dining, my My daughter, she's responsible for cleaning that space. I'm responsible for cleaning the office area, my bedroom, the bathroom, and the kitchen. Now, with laundry, all hands are on deck because they'll go ahead and load the machine after I sort, dark clothes or colored clothes or whatever. And then once I'm done drying, I'm responsible for taking up all the things, folding them, and then putting them in heaps, like piles, and they will now come and pick up the clothes and put it where it's supposed to go. I'm only responsible for my clothes, my husband's clothes, and Daniel's clothes, right? Now, what I've realized about delegating the responsibilities of cleaning the space is that, yes, guys, this visitor is not just visiting, he's intruding. But one of the things I've noticed about delegating is that asking the kids to, get things done or hold them accountable, it doesn't seem nagging anymore because, of course, I'm not using the same approach I did previously. Yes?
Mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Can you go to Danny? Go watch ABC.
Mama.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah?
Mama.
Danielle.
Mama.
He's not gonna allow me to do this video, But what it does is that it actually makes the task easier for me because if they don't do the task that they're supposed to do, there comes the consequence. The consequence of them losing screen time because these kids, they live to watch TV, go on the computer and the phone, especially the phone. And not only that, but they'll have to redo the task if they don't do it properly. And you know that they don't want to redo it because that is going to be a whole big thing for them, as though you're sending them to workhouse prison. So they try to get on task to at least keep the space, as much as possible is tidy. Now, as it relates to organization, there are designated spaces where they put their toys and their clothes, their books, because they do write notes and that kind of thing for homeschool and the worksheets and everything. So with this, we're able to avoid having too much clutter in the space and all that kind of thing. Now, I must say, with all these measures, delegating and, having the designated spaces for things and, having them stand accountable and everything like this, it's not going to be a perfect space. And I had to come to terms with this. When you have kids, you will not always have a tidy space. You just have to deal with it. As much as you'd want a seamless space when, the nice mother look, and it hurts me so bad when I'll see a video, a spontaneous video of a parent recording something that their child did, and then persons are in the comment section saying, oh, you need to clean your house or this or that or whatever. Like, when somebody's space really dirty, right? But you also can see when a person is trying to keep the place clean, but because you have kids, they do the regular runaround. Like, I had a basin of clothes that I'm going to be doing Daniel's that I'm going to be sorting through for Daniel's laundry, and this boy has been addicted to putting on clothes to go outside, and so he started putting on something, and then he decided to throw out all the clothes on the floor and that kind of thing.
Take his shoes off. Look at this.
Have the perfect space. And if you're a parent and you're really real, you'll know that at some point the kid's going to throw out the toys. Like the Nick, when he cleans the space, in the days, Daniel loves putting on his shoes, and so he'll always go there, pick up his shoes. It ends up in the kitchen, ends up in the living room, ends up in the office. So you'll always have something out of place that you'll have something to do at the end of the day. But what is most important is that for the major part, you're able to have a greater bit of organization. The place no longer gives me anxiety, and I am not the only one now doing the task because the family is involved. And so I want to say to moms or parents, delegate roles and responsibilities in the house. Have your kids learn accountability. that's how they're going to grow up into, you know, men and women who are able to not sit around and wait on somebody to do something for them, but they'll be able to help themselves. We want all-rounded kids, and for too long you have parents becoming overwhelmed, especially the moms, because the moms them suffer, you know, always running behind everybody, cleaning up the mess, and, you know, becoming overwhelmed, frustrated. We don't want anybody dropping down, nobody going nuts, nobody going into depression. Have the family involved in keeping the place clean. If this is done, then you'll be able to see a greater level of organization. The place is going to be tidy and everybody is going to be able to sleep comfortable. It's like a breath of fresh air. Now, as I said, it won't be perfect because I have Danielle, who his responsibility is to be the director of chaos. He will go and undo everything, but it's so much better because it's not everybody going around creating the mess, because the kids, the older kids, they know what their responsibilities are, and because they don't want to have to go over it over and over and over again, they are now being more keen to ensuring that the spaces are clean. Once they see me coming, once they hear me call a name, they'll ask, especially Danik, Mom, what did I not do? What am I supposed to do? Am I in trouble? Because he knows that, hear what? If I go and I see that things are out of place, then you'll have to get it done. Y'all know that I started this video so I could fold these clothes while talking and see them chat the whole time and don't do it. And so I have to do this and go cook my dinner. But I do hope that this video will help you avoid going around being depressed and overwhelmed as you know, take the few points. And of course, don't be too hard on yourself, because you know that when you have kids, it will not be perfect. Now, I know you all see them people on social media with them house ever tidy when them have kids. Listen, at some point, it does get messy, but they don't show y'all that. And so don't feel bad if at some point, once it's clean, the kids go and create a mess. Just get them involved. Play some nice music. Even for Danielle, sing, you know, bits of paper, lying on the floor, it makes the place untidy, pick them up. So if he creates a mess, he picks them up. And so get them involved, even the small ones. Just get everybody involved. When everybody is involved in cleaning and everybody has some level of accountability, they'll be more responsible in keeping the space clean. So once they wake up, for me, the routine is you spread your bed, you clean your room, anything on the floor out of place, you fix it in place, and then you move to the bigger areas once you get your hygiene sorted. And then it allows us to kick things off with school feeling relaxed and refreshed. I don't know about you, but clutters my mind. And so having the place tidy, having it organized, you know, early in the morning, having that standard set, it helps to have, you know, a smoother day. This has really worked for me, and I know that if you try it, it will actually work for you too. Share with me in the comment section some of the things that you are doing in your home to keep your space clean and organized. I do hope you found this video helpful. Let me go ahead and sort these clothes and my cooking. Have for yourself a blessed, fabulous day. Please put God in your process. Once God is in your process, absolutely everything, not some things, but absolutely everything will be copacetic. Peace.
We got your back. Subscribe, like, share and comment. Me say God got you. Yeah. We are the rock dance. Yo, like, share and comment. Yeah. Yeah. We are the rock dance. The rock dance. Me say link the link. Yo, rock dance.